2025 in the WWE was a wild year to say the least. There were some great things and some bad things. But one thing that you cannot deny is that in 2025 there were a lot of great matches in the WWE. So I decided that today I'm gonna tell you the top 10 my favorite matches of 2025. Now this isn't going by what I think are the best matches. No, this is what my personal favorites are. I think that a great wrestling match is not only, the technicality and the storytelling, but also the emotions that the match makes you feel. And my favorite wrestlers will make me feel more emotions in a match than my less favorite wrestlers. That's why my list from your list may vary. Let me know down in the comments about your favorite match of 2025, and let's start with the honorable mentions. Now for me, the honorable mentions for me are CM Punk versus Sami Zayn on Raw on the 3rd of February. This was an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. This was a great match. CM Punk, since coming back to WWE at Survivor Series in 2023, has put on banger after banger after banger. The only mid or bad match was the one with the Yeet guy. But other than that, and I don't even think there was like a terrible match. Jay was just gassed out the entire match, and some moves looked bad. Then is another one of my honorable mentions. I have Ilya Dragunov versus Tommaso Ciampa for the US title on SmackDown on the 12th of December. Great match. Two great wrestlers beat the shit out of each other. I loved it. And then I have Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley at Evolution for the Women's World title. One of the best women's matches I've ever watched, period. Now let's get on to my top 10 favorite matches of 2025. Now starting at number 10, I have somebody who on this list is more times than anybody else, and that is the greatest of all time, the never seen 17 John Cena, my favorite wrestler of all time, going up against Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. This was a great heel versus face match. Cena, this was not even a month after Cena turned back babyface. The crowd was hot, the crowd was loving Cena, they were booing Logan. Logan did his job fantastically, and I thought this was a great match for the crowd in Paris. Then 9th, I have Seth Rollins versus CM Punk on the Raw premiere on Netflix. Again, a great match. I'm a big fan of Seth Rollins and I hate CM Punk. I'm gonna give Punk his flowers because he did a lot of good job in this match, and I think this is probably my favorite Seth Rollins match of this year. Then 8th, I have Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the WWE title in a ladder match at the Royal Rumble. I think in this match, Kevin broke his neck. The match looked brutal. I loved Cody selling. I think him selling, getting, what was it, the suplex on the ladder. I thought he was dead. I thought he was gone. And then the Alabama slam through the ladder, that was awesome too. Great match. 5 stars from me. Then 7th, I have kind of a controversial opinion, but I have John Cena versus Gunther at Saturday Night's Main Event, John Cena's final match on the 13th of December. This was a match that is probably my favorite in terms of storytelling, I would say, because John Cena not giving up, but letting go, it's great. I think the ending was great. A lot of people didn't, and that's okay. You can't please everybody every time. But yeah, other than that, I think it was also a good match. I think Gunther, being the beast of shit heel that he is, he played his job fantastically. Not a single soul in that entire building wasn't cheering for Cena. Great crowd, great match, awesome send-off. I loved it. Then 6th, I have Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov for the US title on SmackDown on the 17th of October. This was Ilya's comeback. First match back after, over a year, and a fucking banger. That was a 5-star classic. I loved it. I wish they could have gotten a little more time. I think 2, 3, 4 minutes. If they had gotten a little more, it would have been even better. But still, it was a great match, and Ilya winning. Ilya taking the title off of Sami after Sami's incredible title run. And speaking about Sami's incredible title run, I have the first defense of his title run, and that is Sami Zayn versus John Cena for the US title on SmackDown on the 5th of September. This was in Chicago, again in front of a great crowd. At the start they were booing Sami because they loved Cena, but then it became kinda mixed, but they were still favoring Cena because Cena's the GOAT and everybody loved John Cena. Great match. The no contest ending with Brock, I don't know if I'm sure if I liked it on this match, but the match was so awesome that I really didn't care, and it's Brock, so he's great. Then 4th, I had the men's Royal Rumble match. This was a great Royal Rumble. This is top 3 my favorite Royal Rumbles. Definitely my favorite Royal Rumble that I ever watched live. It was great. It was unpredictable. I wanted Cena to win. I really wanted Cena to win, but I was not mad at Jay winning. I'm not really a big Jay hater. I wouldn't say I really like Jay, but I don't think he's the worst wrestler ever. And I think he deserved it. I think he deserved his moment, and I think he deserved the 1 title reign. I hope Jimmy also gets 1 world title reign before he retires, or at least 1 singles title reign, even if it's the US or IC title or whatever, because I think Jimmy deserves 1 single US title reign or whatever title reign it is too. But yeah, a great Rumble match. Unexpected ending. Cena getting eliminated there was great. The desperation setting in Cena, realizing that he might not win the 17th 2016 World title. Setting up the heel turn was great. And I don't even think it was setting up the heel turn because I don't even think they had him turning heel. But it's again somehow played into each other. Then third, I have Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title. WrestleMania Night 2, probably my favorite women's match that I've ever watched. I think it's definitely up there. Great opener for WrestleMania. I think the best match of WrestleMania this year. It was awesome. What more can I say? 3 awesome women putting on an incredible in-ring match. Then second, I have AJ Styles versus John Cena at Crown Jewel. This was a beautiful wrestling match. All the callbacks, AJ with his old TNA gear, the introduction to Cena and AJ, that great introduction from Alicia Taylor. I live in Europe, so for me WWE events are usually at like 2, 3, 4 a.m. But this was at around I think like 4 p.m. here. So a lot of matches I have to rewatch because if I'm watching them live at like 4 a.m. and then I got school the next night or whatever, or the same day I got school, you know, I'm not really focused. But this match I was really focused on and it was awesome. I've not rewatched it since and I'm not sure if I even want to rewatch it. Maybe I will. Let me know down in the comments if I should rewatch it with you guys. And maybe put it on my Hero, which you can definitely sub to. And then number one, I think the best match of the year, without a shadow of a doubt, I think it's the best passing of the torch match. I think it's one of the greatest babyface versus babyface matches of all time. It's Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE title, Street Fight, SummerSlam Night 2. It was awesome. What more can I say? Like, genuinely, the match was like an hour. And genuinely, in that hour, not one time was I lost. 5 a.m., I had not slept for like a day and a half, maybe 2 days, because I was watching SmackDown and then SummerSlam Night 1 and then SummerSlam Night 2, so I probably haven't slept in like 2 days by the time I was watching this, and I absolutely loved every second of it. Like, it was awesome. Incredible match. Cody and Cena are my 2 favorite wrestlers of all time. I think this is probably my favorite wrestling match ever. Like, I truly do think in the 4 or 5 years that I've been watching now, maybe even 6 when I think about it, not a single match has resonated with me as much as Cody versus Cena, the Street Fight. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what's your favorite match of 2025, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.